you feel sad.
Yeah, that this relationship that was intended to that had intention to create extraordinary, magical, medicinal, regenerative space was actually creating the opposite. That was like somehow the dynamics in it were limiting both me and my partner to create what we want, what I want.
So, my proposal of how this goes is that you just sort of keep going, and I'll just like give you hints
Uh,
because it's like this part of you that has the uh like this is the story that you're creating a relationship, and that it didn't happen with your partner, and it was going to be this magical sort of connection thing, and so this is part of your story world. Do you get that?
yeah, yeah, but there's also something like intention, like yeah,
So what is right now without that?
without it right now, I feel um like disoriented. And this is the thing, it's like
Okay, so
before.
Irena, disorientation is a story again. So it's a way that you sort of jump out and look at yourself and say what is happening. So what is right now?
Right now, I feel sad and scared.
Okay, so choose one.
Sad because of the loss of uh, yeah, yeah, of that connection, that old old buddy connection that was there.
Okay, so this is a story again, like losing a connection and an all body connection. Like it's not possible. mm, like connection is not something that you lose or gain. It's just something that is there.
Old buddy contact, then the physical, like the actual relating with a specific person.
And so this part of you that has the impression of connection and needing other people, like this is familiar. Like I know about this part of you. I've heard you speak about it a lot, actually.
Yeah,
And it's got a lot of emotion in it, and it's like this almost intensity of aliveness in it, and it's still dead because it's not right now. It's connected to your box, and it's protecting something. Like there's something more real right now.
yeah, I don't know. I had a plan and call it a fantasy about what what with it with what attention I came to New Zealand half a year ago, and it's none of it is existing anymore.
Okay.
It's not
And
true. A
like this
big
is still a
like
really big
specific
now.
parts,
Yes, say that.
specific parts are not existing anymore. And I see that it's like a need in me to gain a sense of whatever, like safety and belonging and connection with from a place or people outside of me. I see that it's a child part of me that is activated.
So this is you like this is how you sort of like analyze yourself. So now you're sort of analyzing what part of you it is. And
Yeah.
and like the thing about New Zealand and intentions, like this is mm, also really familiar. Like, can you recognize you've said that before?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is now?
I'm sad because I cannot, like, I cannot analyze. It's like stop analyzing and figuring out what I should have been doing different, or what should do now, or
Okay.
it's just like I'm scared. I'm like I'm such a mess, and and how I am. Yeah, yeah. How am I'm a mess.
And like, have you told yourself that before? Have you said that you're a mess before?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So this is also part of your box. I mean, have you had the impression before of this being your box?
Well, it's just what is.
Okay. So before now, you'd never had the distinction that what was happening was that your box was navigating your world for you. That you all you had was this is what it is. This is what life is.
I know the distinction of a box, but
Yeah, but did you carry it in you experientially that this was what was happening?
no, not at this point.
Okay. I mean, like, where did you learn that it was helpful to have this sort of intense, like, emotional reaction and also self torture mechanism? Like, and it became effective. Like, you learned that somewhere. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
what kind of strategy did you notice your mum had around communicating what she wanted?
She doesn't communicate
Okay. So how did she get what she wanted?
by non-verbal communication, passive aggressiveness,
Hmm.
and just being grumpy and depressed.
Okay. And how did your father communicate what he wanted?
I don't know. I don't really have a memory of how we did that. It just also is not really present in my memory of my childhood. So
And do you get like as you were growing, you didn't have like these two major people in your world. They were not showing you how to communicate what you wanted.
no,
And so does it make sense to you that as a feeling alive human, you learned how to communicate what you wanted by creating a strategy?
yeah, that makes sense.
And so does it make sense to you that this like way of navigating what is happening inside of you and what you want, which is like quite a lot of emotion and big nows, like a big now is part of your box.
My experience of my emotions and having a big now is part of my box.
And it's not really your being.
Yeah. Uh, Yeah, I get it. I hear it.
So what?
And then like what about that experience that is in me ongoing?
Yeah.
Like where to go with it? It's like what to allow, what not, like what is okay, what is not okay.
Okay. So Irena, have you experienced this part of you that has a way of making things okay and way making things not okay? And what part of you does that?
Huh?
What part of you does that?
Uh, my parental part, probably.
Yeah. And where do you like what part does of you is your parental part stored in?
My head.
Yeah, and like what I'm like giving to you is like this is also your box. Like you formed your box with around your parents, like at a young age. And it's formed by anything from the exterior goes into your box.
Yeah, this is the whole thing. It's like I need the constant like exterior information to define if I'm okay or not. If I'm okay, if I'm lovable, if I'm having uh, some sort of meaning or value.
And where do you store meanings and values?
In my body, you mean?
Which part of you holds on to meanings and values and uses them as like a valid way to navigate reality?
My gremlin.
Well,
Like I'm
it,
just guessing. It's like I'm like finding the right answer when I.
it's in your box again. So your box is this giant filtering system to try and keep things the same. And it does that by trying to make meanings out of things and make things, mm,
Yes, like this consistency, the predictability, familiarity.
yeah.
It's like nothing is that right now here. It's like nothing. Like nothing to where I like outsource that sense of safety, belonging, and I don't know, safety, predictability, whatever. It's not here. Like I come to that point again and again. It's like
So what I'm like inviting you, Arena, is like this point is your box, actually. This part of you that has this, um, like I've had this conversation with you before as well, of that nothing is predictable, there's nowhere for me to be that's safe. Like, do you get that? So I'm still talking with your box right now. And there's another part of you. So what is now?
I feel sad that I'm so much my box right now, and that I have so little access to my being.
Oh,
And it doesn't work to beat myself up about it.
and what if you could feel things without any words, no stories? Because even like saying it doesn't work to beat yourself up about it is a story. Because what does working even mean? So what is now?
Sad. So much sad.
Okay.
It's like when the stories are coming so fast.
Yeah, thank you for saying. Can you notice that? Can you
All the
just like
reason.
instead of letting them just take over and tell me them, just like notice that this is what is happening. As soon as you start feeling something, the stories from your box become so loud and quick. Can you notice that? And what else is it like when you're noticing your box?
Just It's like uh, I'm limiting and um
So, Irina, it helps to just say which I is speaking. When you say I, just say my, like, which I is it?
my you're asking what it is like to be my books.
To notice it. Yeah. And when you say I am limiting, just say which
Yeah,
I is
the
limiting.
so that box is limiting, like moving from the box is limiting
Yeah.
is
And just say my box, because then
my
you've got the agency. Yeah. Cool.
my box is limiting. It's like it has a sense of hopelessness and powerlessness. My
Mm-hmm.
box is desperate.
Mm-hmm.
My box is scarce.
Mm-hmm.
My box is dark, and my box is lifeless.
Mm-hmm.
This is what my box is without much joy and pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
My box is without flow.
Mm-hmm.
My box is wanting a plan.
Yes.
And my box holds on to like modern culture parameters of safety,
Mm-hmm.
like having a partner and a house and a job and a savings and
And what is it? What are you feeling right now? What are you experiencing?
sadness.
Okay. And is it sadness from your box or your being?
Um, There's still sadness for my box, I guess. Like, yeah.
How can you tell?
Ah, there's also sadness for my being because I know that is something different in me. Like, but I'm I feel so sad and scared how
So, Irina, this my hint that this is from your box is that I've also heard you say this sentence before, like that there's something else. Like, can you get like this internal texture of that sort of emotion?
that is my box.
Yeah.
Like like the part of there is but there must be something else. I know that there is something else than this.
Mm-hmm. And it's more like the emotional, like,
Yeah. Or like the despair of like and it's not here or something like that.
yeah, like that part.
Yeah, which is connected to like the powerlessness and the hopelessness. It's like this is where I end up again and again.
Yeah.
My box, I it's like this is the story of my life. I get to this point.
And what part is your being?
Yeah, the knowing that there is something else.
So this still feels dead. Like you've said that a lot, actually. It's like this part of your box says the thing like, I know there's something else when you get to the edge of your box and you feel something. And then like instead of like moving into the like what is that really? Your box just throws up this spray screen of like there must be something else. And it just sort of evaporates whatever information you're truly is truly from your feeling right there. So what if you just stay there?
Yeah, I feel scared right now that I
So just let it get bigger. Like let it have space without needing to find the answer or the reason. Just let it have space. Oh.
I know it's like I feel afraid that I don't that I don't it's like how like something, yeah, something outside of those structures that are like it's like I cannot like fuck there's all these things that I need to confirm to that are like visas and stuff that decide where I can be or where I cannot be and
Mhm. So, and is it your box speaking right now, or is it your being?
yeah, it's like my being. It's like I cannot work with those, and I'm gonna have to. It's like,
So this is the purpose of me having this call with you, Raina, is because this part of you that you connect with your being is still your box, and it's a really like juicy kind of intensity, but it's not real aliveness. Like it's this sort of intense problem and a lot of complicated parts to it, but it's not really right now.
it's like if I don't take any action, it's like
I mean, is it familiar for you to be trying to get somewhere all the time?
yeah,
Okay. And are you trying to get somewhere right now?
yeah.
Okay.
I try to get somewhere all the time.
And where
It's
did you learn that it was a good idea to get somewhere?
never, it's just living life where I grew up. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
living, being born in modern culture,
Mm-hmm. So the whole culture around you was
having
showing you.
having
Mm-hmm.
a plan, and just,
So would it make sense to you then that the what you were just like feeling and showing was actually this part of your box that you learned from the culture that you grew up in?
yeah, it's like it's- uh, yeah, the sentence that comes like you have every reason to freak out right now
Okay.
because of all those things.
And
Yeah, and
what part
like
of
yeah,
you,
it's my box. Like it's
yeah,
not
go
like I don't even want to freak out about it.
So what is
And
now?
there's this reality that I need to navigate stuff. And I have no, it's like where am I even going? What am I doing?
So what is now?
I sit here in a house that where I'm guest and
So this is still a story. You're like explaining to me. So what is right now?
nothing. Just like this big, just like an
So this is
emptiness and a fullness at
still
the
you
same time.
explaining to me that you're feeling something, but you're sort of like packaging it as an explanation to me. And my question's really like, what is now?
I'm angry. I'm angry that I feel angry because I fucking don't like feel stuck in this fucking box and I and like trying to figure out what to do with my life or what.
And which is the part of you that tries to figure out?
Fuck. What did you say?
Which is the part of you that tries to figure out?
My books.
And do you get
And
that you
I notice like and I'm making it wrong. Like it's like this is what I'm making it so wrong that I am where I am right now. It's just like a total failure. That is what is going on in my head. It's like the past is failure. I'm failing being in the present and I'm already failing in the future.
and who is which I is speaking when you say that?
My books or whatever ego state that is not adult or my being
Which one is it?
adult, I guess.
Which is the part of you that says that you're failing?
Yeah, it's the adult box part. The parent box part.
Okay, so what is now?
Yeah, just like blah. It's not like this. Not where I want to be. This is so like nothing for myself and for everyone who I'm in contact with.
And like, what part of you is saying that?
My parent, it's like build up on the stories that I have been building, that I have been people having a no to hold space for me or to be in connection with me
Okay, and what
to
part of you,
until a point like from not holding wanting to hold space for me to not wanting to like whatever like every variation of contact from a romantic relationship to space holding to
So,
it's like
Irene, like, do you get like that this is still your box talking to me?
yeah,
Okay. And did you know that before we had this conversation, that this was the kind of conversation your box can have?
and I was more like putting it in Gremlin or like all those ego states, not necessarily in box.
Okay. So, what is really going on?
I feel scared to not know what what is next and what and where.
And what happens if you just stay there right now? Stay with your fear and just notice your box doing the box thing. Well, what is now?
Yeah, then it's like, yeah, but I cannot sit like just sitting with my fear and not like do something. I cannot like
And which I just spoke then.
yeah, the box, but it's like
And will you say my box, not the
my
box?
box.
Mhm.
I don't know uh, how to navigate my life not from my books.
I know. That's why I called you up.
Yeah, but it's horrible. It's
I
like
know.
what have I been doing? It's like this so-called transformational work, and I'm navigating from my books.
Yes. And it's quite a sophisticated box, really, because it got quite far through a lot of transformation spaces. And it's almost like it can pretend to be a being, and it's not.
Yeah, I'm scared about that. It's like, do I?
Well, what part of you is speaking right now? Like, were you going to go into a box conversation just then?
I'm scared. I'm not like what is my like? I've been fooling like how much have I been fooling myself, or what is actually real? You know, what
And
is
what part
real?
of you is speaking that right now?
Yeah, it's probably my box because it's what is happening all the time.
Okay, so it's familiar for you to question yourself and to wonder how you're fooling yourself.
Yeah, if I can like if I have such a sophisticated box that can pretend like it's the beings, like how do I know?
And it also has this technology which is quite clever where you can it's like you can incorporate like trends almost like new age or woke or transformational language like quickly into it and then use it to communicate and it tricks boxes that you're speaking from your being and your it's still your box. And each time I sort of pause and before you speak, you sort of put your eyes go up and you sort of like run for the next answer. And this is your box. So what is now?
Feel scared.
And do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, I feel scared because yeah, I feel scared.
Okay, just slow down. And which part of you has a problem with that?
Yeah, the part of my box that wants to, yeah, it's like the right
Okay,
thing is,
just stop. Like that's fine. You feel scared and your box has a problem with it.
yeah, it's like,
Okay, just stop. Do you have can you navigate to a part of you that doesn't have a problem with it? And if you notice your goal, and if you notice your box is trying to do the thing, just say my box is trying to, and just say what's happening.
yeah, my box is like I have to navigate stuff, and
Okay.
I don't want to do it from my books.
Okay,
Like,
great. So just pause. You your box is now giving you this story that you have to navigate things, and then it gives you the next bit that you don't want to do it from your box. Okay. So don't do it from your box.
I don't know how to handle the things that I need to handle with it, not
Okay,
from my
so just
book.
stop. Which eye doesn't know how to handle things not from your box?
I
I give you a hint. If you're not using your box doesn't know how to handle you. Do you get that?
what say it again.
If you're not using your box to navigate the world, your box doesn't know how to handle you. Do you get that?
If I'm not using my box to handle the world, the box doesn't know how to handle me.
Yes. So when you say this thing, I don't know how to navigate without my box, what part of you is speaking?
My box.
Yeah.
I want to write that sentence down. that you just said. Will you repeat it once more?
Yeah.
If I
So
if I
if you are not using your box to navigate the world,
yeah.
then your box doesn't know how to handle you.
Yeah. And then there's there's the despair and the
Okay, and where does it belong to?
yeah, there's the books.
Right.
Like there's this like what you said earlier, this like this
So what is now?
I feel sad how I limit myself by believing my box. Like yeah, like believing.
So there was a few seconds where you it was your being speaking, and then your box started speaking because it was like you needed to get your point across quickly. Did you notice that? Okay, great. And do you have a problem with feeling sad?
My box has a problem, yeah. My box has a problem with feeling sad because it's scared that it's like it's bottomless.
Okay. And is there a part of you that doesn't have a problem?
Yeah, yeah. There's a part of me that knows that my sadness comes in waves, and then I
So this is your box, just so you know. When you say there's a part of you that knows your sadness comes in waves, it's the part of your box that's good at explaining things.
what would my being say then? What is an example of what a being?
Great question. What has your being got to say?
It's something like you only know how it goes with your sadness.
So what what is now?
Frustration. Ah! I fucking hate this. Ah!
And what part of you is frustrated?
Yeah, the third part of that wants thing to my experience to be something different than it is right now. Fuck.
And what part of you is that?
Yeah, that's my box, but it's like, oh, there's nothing else.
And what part of you is that?
also my box.
Great. I mean, did you realize how much time you spend living in your box?
No,
Yeah. What are you feeling?
sad that I feel scared.
So just stay with the sadness. Don't go anywhere else. You've got plenty of practice in doing the box thing, so why not just try and hang out here for a while?
What did
And
you say?
you've had plenty of practice in doing the box thing, so why not just hang out here for a while? You don't actually know what you're going to say next or what you'll feel next. Just stay with me.
My box is doing this thing that yeah, that it's not safe and realistic to I do not know the next thing.
Thank you. And it's going to do that for the rest of your life, unless you choose to find another part of you, which you're not really finding because it's there already. But it's more just like turning the radio channel to hear more of the other part.
Yeah, the only thing I was like, but how, what, how?
And what part of you is saying that?
Yes. Yeah, like, but is my, I do want to know how. I want that.
What part of you really wants to know how?
Yeah, my box, because it's like when I don't know how, I cannot do it.
And will you try to turn the radio station right now? Just figure out how that goes for you. Because, I mean, you know, and I know that what you just said was your box.
Right now, my thoughts go to like, my, like, people seeing this recording and seeing like this.
This kind of inner navigation that you're doing, Arena, is not the kind of inner navigation everyone gets to do.
The kind of navigation I'm doing is not what everyone gets to do. Will you say more?
Most people think that their box is their life and they live there for the rest of their life.
Yeah, okay.
And what you're doing is you're practicing a new skill, which is creating
Yeah,
a gap.
it's so clever from my box to like
And
beating.
Arena, just for you to have this more practice of inner navigation, will you just say, my box wants to say,
My box wants to say that it is so clever to make it wrong that I cannot tune. Yeah, I just lost it.
Thank you. I mean, I'm glad you lost it because it was a box offer. So what is now?
I would want to lose all the box offers like regularly.
One thing that you can really practice is when you get to the edge of your box, noticing how it gets super loud. So
Yeah,
at the moment, you're creating a life that is really different from how your box was designed,
yeah,
and it's shaking it. The edges of it is just like shaking like mad, like there's a hurricane going through the house.
yeah. It's the edges, but it's also like the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. And what the skill is for you to notice is when you're at your edge and these things starts becoming so loud, the stories, the the despair, the judgment, the self-criticism, the over-explaining, over-analyzing, and just be like, oh, this is happening because I'm right at the edge of my box. And I can listen to it or I can just hang out here.
Yeah,
And what my fear is that having emotional healing processes or listening spaces with mm, mm, with people who believe your box stories is not serving you really. Or and what could be really helpful for you is to have have spaces where all you do is you go to the edge and you stay there. I feel scared because it's getting darker. And you just like learn to find the information from feelings that actually are right now. They've gotten they're not from like your stories about the world. They're not from like reactivity towards people. They're not from like your wounds, but it's the information from these feelings that are right now. What do you say to that?
yeah. I feel scared.
Yeah, just practice
Yeah,
it now.
my
So do you notice your eyes are going up and doing the boxing?
my
So
box.
don't do that. Yeah, just practice with me. You feel scared. And then you can just keep eye contact with me and just say, because.
I feel scared because I guess this like feel scared because yeah, I feel scared because I'm
Okay, so I just reflect back straight away. There was a moment where the fear was opening up and coming, and then you closed it down to quickly try and figure it out, and then you got it all packaged and you were about to tell me it. And I stopped you because that's what your box does. So what is now?
I feel afraid. I feel scared
Okay, just stay there because,
because I don't know how it goes.
okay, this is your box. And
I
just turn the channel. Just turn the channel.
feel scared. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to like. I don't know how it goes to be with just like with my feeling and keep moving, keep.
So this is your box,
Yeah.
and it's not a problem. It's just doing what your box does. So I asked you this question if you'd like how it is for you to like hear this experiment, which is to go to the edge of your box and
Yeah,
notice when you're at the edge of your box and just stay there and don't
yeah,
do the box thing.
I'm continuous there. And I
So
feel scared.
you're at the edge of your box and you're doing the box thing, just so you have a imprint in you of how that goes. Do you get that?
But I don't know. It's like how.
I know you don't know, because if you knew, you wouldn't be at the edge of your box. So just
Like
figure
how,
it out.
like being at the exit at edge of my box and making my way to the South Island or what? Like how do I do that? Like all the practical stuff that needs like
So this part of you that is asking those questions, what part of you is that?
in my box, but I
Okay,
don't know
so right
different.
now, do you want to have a box conversation with me or a different sort of conversation?
Different.
Okay, I'm just going to plug my laptop in. So I'm going to duck down.
Thank you for letting me know.
What kind of conversation do you want to have?
I I really want to like find out how it even goes to get out of my bed without moving from my box. Like
Yeah,
or,
I think
or,
that would be a really great experiment to do.
or like generating money or like there's all these things that like I can say that is from my box, but there's also reality that there's that I need to source things.
So my proposal is that this is enough for this process today. And I get like these questions are so like they're your questions. They're your questions to walk in. Like, how does it go to get out of bed when it's not from your box? How does it go to source money when it's not from your box? How do you create connection not from your box? Mm, What is mm, what is now?
I feel afraid
Because
because
don't go looking for the answer. Do you notice how it you straight away go up? Yeah.
that is like I get that is my books, but I don't know how to
So,
be.
Arena, as soon as like my invitation is as soon as you are scared, stay there. That's all. And every time there's an offer from your box, just let it fall apart. Thank you. And what is now? And just skip the I don't know. Just what is now?
I feel I fucking don't know.
You feel something. What are you feeling?
I feel
Skis.
scared.
Yes.
I don't feel scared to not even know to move from here.
Yes.
And I feel scared to like how to navigate myself and not and but also not trying to figure it out by myself and how to be supported but not fool people with with my box or like this is
So as soon as you started to feel something, like explain to me what you were feeling, it sort of packed up the feeling. Did you get that? And yeah,
yeah, and my fear is that you want to wrap up the space from
yeah,
the
I have a sense that it's enough.
yeah, and that was a wave of fear because like it's like all open and I don't know like this is my box like I don't know and that my box set, comes in it's like and now you have all this information and
Who
yeah
do you mean by you? Me,
I
you. You felt
you
scared.
my box is saying that to me like I have all this yeah I have this X and now uh,
And now,
yeah I have no idea.
what bit don't you have no idea?
Mhm.
What do you mean you have no idea? Like, what is the bit that you have no idea about?
How to not move from my box and still live my life.
Okay. So the part of you that's making it a rule to not move from your box and still live your life, what part of you is doing that?
Okay, my box, so I can like I can be in this experiment of I can choose when I'm in an experiment of being, and I can choose to let my box like just handle the things that I feel I need to handle, whatever.
And you can even have the experiment of letting your box, like changing nothing and just letting your box do the thing and noticing it. And that's it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the what my box does. It's like it's all or nothing.
Hmm.
And then I'm failing and always and anyway,
Hmm.
either way.
Yeah, go. Thank you, Arena. It's
Thank
such a
you.
powerful, like even this tiny sliver of a gap between your box and your being is just the most precious thing. And I really thank you, like really honor you for feeling and for making this experiment with me to create this tiny gap.
Thank you for offering this space and for your generosity in time and patience being with me, finding the gaps.
All right. Thank you, Arena.
Thank you,
See you
Melissa.
later.
See you.